Hello, hello. Welcome to TurboTop. It's been a while, uh, 3 years if I'm not mistaken. And here is a short video, well, short compared to like an hour long video, you know. I'm driving the M4 GT3 at Daytona, and I'm trailing a Mercedes AMG GT3 and a Porsche 911. As I said, it's been a while, but I want to believe I am back. I want to get into the habit of making videos once again. I'll tell you the reason later. Life has been interesting, to say the least. I'm almost done with my degree, but I feel very nervous about what's coming for me. Here you can see me struggling at the warm up lap for the shakedown for a qualifying session. I struggle a lot with qualifying, one of the many things I have to improve driving wise. But as I said, I am back. Here you'll see a few clips that I found interesting. This was last week during the GT3 only race at Daytona. As well, if you don't know by now, iRacing has some special events, and they actually emulate real life races. For example, this week, well, the past week, we raced the Daytona 24 Hours, which is the biggest event of the year, the first one of the season. Everyone wants to do it, and it's been also 3 years ever since I raced an event of that caliber, and with the seriousness, well, the proper seriousness, if I want to put it into words. Uh, it wasn't easy. I haven't been able to race as consistently as I would have liked. My A rating sits comfortably at 2200, 2300, maybe in a good weeks at 2500. And I want to improve that. I want to improve my driving. But more than the desire to improve, I realized that I haven't really recorded what has happened during these years. And I don't regret it. I enjoy the moment. I'm a person who likes to be present or tries to not pay too much attention to recording things and instead just, feel the moment, just as I'm feeling anger after this Porsche overtook me. And that will backfire in a little bit. You'll see now. And yeah, I realized that I hadn't recorded any videos at all. There were many races and moments and events, such as the addition of rain in iRacing. Finally, we can drive in the rain. The Art of Driving in the Rain. That's a really good book. But as I said, I hadn't really recorded any of it. And I want to change that. I want to change that not only because I'm entering a new stage of my life, but because there are many good things in sim racing that I'm actually partaking in. One of those doesn't happen here. The Porsche dives another Porsche. He makes contact with my left front tire. It's dislodged, and I'm forced to retire this race. And sometimes you have to take the L's in life and move on. This made me anxious because I had a 24-hour event coming up in less than a week when that happened. But at the end of the day, during the iRacing 24 hours, of 24 hours of Daytona, we were able to get P2. P2, we were not that far off from P1. The race gets in the way, traffic tends to kill you sometimes. We had some problems with that, but at the end of the day, we were able to get second place. And that was a sign that at least in the future, I want to be able to look back at these moments and realize that I was able to encounter myself once again. Not only because cars and motorsports is something I deeply enjoy, even when it's frustrating, just as you saw here, the Beamer went through and I lost some valuable positions. But this race allowed me to see a different version of myself. one that I want to share with the world, and I want to remember a few years down the line. With all the racing, with all the frustrations, next week we are racing at Suzuka GT3s once again, and Suzuka is a track I'm not only not familiar with, but the few times I've raced it, I struggle a lot, man. The S's are unpredictable. And still, I want to go ahead and enjoy it, record the good times, record the bad times. This was something that encouraged me a lot for the race, gave me a lot of confidence because there were 3 GTPs coming through, and I braked late, which almost took the McLaren out, but I was able to keep it under control and get the move done. It wasn't like on purpose, because if that McLaren would have closed the line, we would have been in the wall, and this clip wouldn't exist at all. But I felt proud, like, hey, even with all the adversity, even with the lack of I guess spatial awareness, if you can call it like that, I was able to keep everything under control and move forward, which is the most important thing to do. As I said, we got second place, and I also noticed recently that one of my videos, an Art of Rally video, this Corvette definitely wanted to go rallying after that spin. One of my videos got more than 8,000 views, and maybe some people out there want to listen to what I want to say, what I want to express, what I experience as an iRacing user, and also as someone who's deeply passionate about racing. I want to finish this video with more or less a promise to myself and to you guys, to anyone who's watching this right now, that even with the adversity this new stage of my life may bring, I already have an internship, I am finishing my degree as I mentioned before, but even with all of that, I want to be consistent with uploading videos, because I want to get everything on record. Like this GTP who almost murdered me while I was leading the most important endurance event of the year. I also want to practice my English. I believe my pronunciation has gotten better. I did present the IELTS test, and I want to present it again and get a better score, and that involves practice. You have to practice if you want to become good at anything. So yeah, I am back now. Leave any comments, give a like, subscribe. There will be iRacing content. There will be WRC content. I'm a huge rally fan, as you noticed. Not only because I went off track there, but because rally is like another side of the coin, which I also thoroughly enjoy. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. Hope you have a good day, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.